I'm Chloe. I'm Cassie, and we're gonna make chocolate Oreo torte. So first, you need pudding mix, and this is instant pudding, the Meyer brand. Yep. And then added to that, you need 3 cups of milk. And then you whisk it 1 to 2 minutes or until well blended. And you made brownies already. Yep. But what we did was we got the brownie mix. We added 1/4 cup of water, 2/3 cup vegetable oil, and 2 eggs. And so, fun fact about pudding, National Pudding Day is June 26th, and in the 19th century, pudding was promoted as a health food, which it obviously isn't. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting the brownies in half so that you can layer your torte. And facts about brownies, National Brownie Day is December 8th. Oh, December 8th. And the largest brownie was made in 2001 and it weighed 3,000 pounds. Alright, so I'm almost done whisking the pudding and it's still going to be pretty liquidy, but after you let it set, it gets thicker, so don't worry about that. So while that's cut, what I'm going to do is take these Oreos, and you put them in a bowl. And we're just going to use a mashed potato masher and you crush them up. And facts about Oreos, over 450 billion Oreos have been sold. National Oreo Day is March 6th. And Oreos were first created in New York City. Alright, so you say the pudding looks fun. Yeah. And then you put that in the fridge to get cold. Whoops. They are almost mushed. Alright. And I love this torte, and why we made this torte is I love it because I prefer this over birthday cake. So we made this for birthdays and special occasions, and they're really easy to make. So you can finish mashing. And what you're gonna do is you take, next we have this cool torte bowl. You take half of the brownies, and what you do, stuck. You're gonna take half of it, pour it at the bottom of the torte bowl. And you want them all crushed up. They're a little bit hard. Oh, and we have the other ingredient to a torte is whipped cream. It's been around since the 16th century. The world record for the tallest dollop on a mug of hot chocolate is 7 1/4 inches. And it used to be called milk snow. Don't know why, that's all it said. Okay, and this torte doesn't have to be layered in any certain way. It doesn't matter because it's all going to the same place. But I like to put the Oreos on last and then the brownies first because it looks really cool when when the Oreos are on top. Is that crushed enough? Yes. Okay, so the Oreos are done being crushed. And you still want them in chunks, not really a fine dust, but only bite-sized pieces. So right now, you can either layer the whipped cream or the pudding. We will layer the whipped cream first. And you're going to take half of it and spread it on top of the pudding. Oh yeah, when does the pudding go on? Oh, and then the pudding, and then follow it with the pudding. The total cost of making a torte is about $6, adding it all up together. And now what you do is you put the pudding over it. And the pudding has been cooling for about like 3-4 minutes, so it's nice and thick now. You're gonna take like half of it and pour it over the whipped cream. And it kind of spreads out by itself too once you put it on. You get it all over. And then you take half of the Oreos and put it on top. You can do it. And I'm going to keep cutting the brownies up into pieces. And then you layer it all over again. And usually in this kind of bowl, you only have room to layer it twice. This looks really good. And then what do we layer? The whipped cream. And then you layer the rest of your whipped cream. Yum. Oh, and you can get 2. The whipped cream costs about $1, so you can get 2 if you want, and then every layer you can just have 1 layer of one thing. I don't know if that's making much sense, but yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Then you layer the pudding again, the rest of it. You can also use this pudding as a pie filling. Go. Another fact about brownies, it was used as a social currency. So, and you could acquire them from other people by doing good deeds. So kind of like a reward. You put the crumbled Oreos and final layer. make the Oreos look pretty on this layer because it's the top and that's all you got. Oh no, there's leftovers. Hold on. Alright, so I think we're done. So it's a really fast and simple recipe. And how much did you say it costs?
Around $6.
So for this whole thing, looks really good. Only around $6. That's pretty cheap. And you don't need a fancy torte bowl like this. You can just get a regular clear glass bowl or something like that, and it would still taste the same. I'm Chloe.
I'm Cassie.
And we're making chocolate Oreo torte. So, first we're gonna make the pudding. You have one packet of instant pudding chocolate. Okay, start over. We're restarting this.